Hello again and welcome back to math. It's Miss Wetzel here and I'm excited to be doing perimeter again today with you all. If you have a notebook and a pencil, grab it now so you can follow along. Remember, you'll have to pause the video so you have time to do the exercises and then you can look and see if you got them right or what you need to work on. Okay, so remember, we will find the perimeter of different shapes today. When we find the perimeter, we're finding the distance around the entire shape. Like if an ant was walking all the way around the shape, how far would it go? And the way I often remember it is I like to start at a dot and go all the way around and see where I end. And it's really important. I had a bulletin board. I needed to wrap it in bulletin board border tape, and I needed to know how much tape to buy. I needed to know the perimeter of my bulletin board. So it's a really useful skill. So let's do a review of finding the perimeter. I'm going to start with my dot so I don't add things up twice. And I'm going to go all the way around. 2 plus 5 inches is 7 inches. 7 plus 4 is 11. So I could write my sentence 2 plus 5 plus 4 equals 11 inches is my perimeter. So that's a review from last time. So go ahead and now you can try, okay, letters A and B, and just pause the video. Okay, are you ready to check? If you need more time, just pause. So my first shape, this is called a pentagon, we'll learn this. I'll put my little dot here so I don't accidentally go twice. 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, and I'll stop there because I hit my dot. That's going to be my perimeter around the shape. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7, plus 1 more is 8. But I can't just say 8. Let me look if it's got a unit. Yep, 8 inches is my perimeter. Okay, for the second one, letter B, let's see, this is a triangle. I went 7 plus 7 plus 4. And I got 18. See, this is inches for my perimeter. Okay, if you want to check your work more closely, you can always pause and then we'll go on. So now we're going to learn about, sometimes they don't show how long each side is, but here each side is the same length. Every side is the same. What's the perimeter? So I've got a star. That's a good shape because I thought that might be something we would want to find the perimeter of. And this side is 3, and if they're all the same length, I'm going to still use my dot to help me, but I'm going to go around and write 3 for every single side. I'm going to make sure I'm not missing any sides. So I have to write 3 kind of twice in here. Some kids maybe only write it once, but there's actually a 3 here and another side, another 3 there. So I keep going 3, and then another side is also 3. They're all the same size. 3, 3. Okay, am I done? I didn't get to my dot. Okay, 3, 3. Fantastic. And of course, I could write a repeated addition sentence, or what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just going to skip count. So I'll start at my dot again so I don't go around too many times. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. See, it's a good thing we knew our 3s. So I know my perimeter of this shape is going to be 30 inches. Okay, fantastic. Let's try other shapes where every side is the same length. We actually have a name for those shapes. These are regular shapes. Each side is the same length in a regular shape. So for example, a square, we know a square, each side is the same length. A regular triangle, this triangle, all the sides are the same length. There's a regular hexagon, that's a 6-sided shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the same side, all the same length sides. And a regular pentagon, that's a 5-sided shape. And they're all the same length because it's regular. So let's do some practice with those regular shapes. Okay, what is the perimeter of these regular shapes? So we're starting at letter C now, okay? And I want you to think, if this is 5 centimeters, then this one's also going to be what? 5 centimeters. So I would write that. Also 5, also 5, also 5, also 5, okay? So I'm going to have you guys pause it and try to find the perimeter of these regular shapes. Okay, fantastic. Remember, if you need more time, just pause, or if you have a question, just ask, okay? So let's take a look. This one was 5 centimeters, and it's a regular shape, so I wrote 5 around the entire shape. And then I could add it up to find it. This I'm seeing I can just skip count by 5s. I'm going to start at my dot that I drew. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I know the perimeter of that shape is 30, what does it say? Centimeters. It's always good to get the unit, because 30 centimeters and 30 inches are very different lengths. Letter C, now letter D. This is a square, it looks like, and this side is 4. So I know that this is also 4, and this is also 4. Okay, I'm going to make a mistake, and maybe you'll notice it. I'm going to make a dot. That's not the mistake. 4, 8, 12. I'm done. I'm not done. I forgot to go all the way back to my dot. If I forgot to put something on top, I forgot to put that this is also 4. So let's try it again. 4, 8, 12, 16. You have to go all the way around for perimeter. The perimeter of this shape is 16 centimeters. The bonus, if you got a chance to do it, had some long sides, 37 on each side. So I know this one's also 37 and this one's also 37. And I got that the perimeter was 111 centimeters. That was a bit of a bigger number, so a good challenge. All right, let's keep on going. Sometimes there's interesting situations where we can figure out that the sides are the same length. So this happens in rectangles. So I know that this side is 6, and I know this side is 4, but it doesn't tell me how long this side is or how long this side is. And I have to go all the way around, so I have to figure out how long this one and how long this one is. So let's take a look. This one's 6. I'm outlining it in green. And I'm going to imagine that I took this side that's green and I pushed it all the way down to the bottom of my shape. So if I take that and I push it all the way down, I can see it is the exact same length as this side. They're the same. So if this one is 6, this side I can also write a 6. You might remember this from when we studied area. And I can do the same thing with this side. This side is 4 long. We don't have units, we just know it's 4 something. 4, I can push it all the way to this side, and I can imagine that I push this red side all the way over here, and I can see that this side is the same as this side. They're the same length. It's also 4. Now I'm ready to find my perimeter. I could put a dot anywhere. It's just to help me only go around once. I'll start here, and I'm going to go 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4. And if you know your tens, you know 6 plus 4 is 10. 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4. So I know that's 10 plus 10 equals 20. So our perimeter is 20. Let's try that as an exercise. Remember, if you're having trouble, you could just pause and ask for help. So find out the length of each side, then find the perimeter. So I'll get you started on the first one. Okay, our first one, we're starting at letter C this time, okay, we've got 5. So think about, that's 5. What would this one also be? It would also be 5, exactly. Now say it out loud. Which one? What would this one be the same as? 9 and also 9, exactly. So now you're ready to draw your dot and find your perimeter. Okay? Go ahead and pause so you can get some practice. Okay, let's go over it and you can check your work that you wrote down with what I did. So again, this first one, 9 across here. I know that's going to mean this one is also 9 across. 5 up and down here. I know that that means this one over here will also be 5. I'll start my dot right here. 5 plus 9 is 14. 14 plus 5 is 19. 19 plus 9 equals 28. So I know my perimeter is 28, let's see, it says inches. I added them all together. Okay, letter D, I had 3 and 6. Some kids would just go, Miss Wetzel, it's 3 plus 6. And I would say, you gotta go all the way around. So 3 up here means this also is 3. 6 on this side means this side is also 6. Okay, I'll put my dot. Let's see. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. My perimeter is 18 centimeters. All right, our bonus. This is a kind of shape we haven't learned about, at least in our class. This is called a parallelogram. You can still do the same thing. You just have to bring the side down at a slant. So this one is 7, and you bring it down. This one is still 7. So that was a tricky bonus. And this one is 4. You can bring it across still, and it's also 4. So 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 7 is 18, plus 4 is 22 inches. Fantastic. Our last kind of problem is coming up. You guys are doing really great. If you're still focused at this point, I'm very proud. We can write multiplication and addition equations for perimeter. So this is my regular hexagon. Remember, regular means each side is the same length. And I could write 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. And I could do repeated addition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I know if I have 6 5s, I could just write that. 6 5s or 6 groups of 5. And that's a little bit faster way to write it. So you could do 6 times 5. I know my perimeter is going to be 30. I could also skip count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Either way. So that's a really great way. Oops, I forgot something. 30. 30 what? It says 30 inches. Okay, and then now you guys get to try. So write a multiplication and an addition equation for the perimeter. So this one is starting at F, and then goes G, and then H is the bonus. Okay, go ahead and pause. Okay, let's go over it. For the triangle, I could say 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9 for the perimeter. I could also write 3 groups of 3 for the perimeter. And this one did not have a unit, so I don't write inches or centimeters. Letter G is a regular pentagon, so I know every side is 4. So I could go 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So that's 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I know that's 20. But since I have 5 of those 4s, I could just do 5 times 4 equals 20. And that's fine. And then the last one, this is the bonus, okay? So I could do 6 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2. And I could also go 6 times 2 plus 2 times 2. Okay? You could do that too. 6 times 2 plus 2 times 2.